eschoolTube is a platform which can be used as a key resource for smart cities, NGOs, learning centers, teachers, parents, and students. At the back end, the platform handles two major processes of curation and planning, and finally delivers a blended learning and teaching platform in form of e-classes. Let me show you some of the major processes and the products of the platform. First of all, the in-house curation team curates online content from different sources and feeds it into a central database known as elibrary. The elibrary, this is the elibrary. In elibrary, the hyperlinks of the online content are indexed according to level, subject, language of the content, type of content. They are also indexed under different themes and topics. At present, it has more than, you see at the bottom, it has more than 12,000 links comprising of videos, online games, and interactive exercises and worksheets. So one can simply click a link based on the selected criteria and view the content. For example, if you just click what is sentence, it leads to that particular website or the YouTube channel, and the user can actually use the content. You can just maximize the screen, project it on a bigger display for the classroom or for an individual user.
We are finally ready to construct our sentences. A sentence is a group of words which is usually a grammatic.
So this e-library also acts as a quick referencing tool for the content management team. Next process is the planning process, wherein mapping of the content which has been placed in the e-library is done with the syllabus of recognized bodies such as CBSE, NIOS, and state education boards. It also includes scheduling the content into working weeks of an academic year. Let me show you a couple of mapping and scheduling tools. This is a mapping tool which has mapped different topics class-wise. So one can actually select a particular topic and see its mapping over different levels and classes. For example, let's select fractions and decimals. So we can see at fractions and decimals, the topic has to be introduced in class 4 and is also dealt in class 5, 6 and 7. We can also see the detailed coverage of this topic at different levels. For example, at class 5, you can see the subtopic is parts and wholes, and also concepts about 10th and 100th place value. At 6, you introduce fractions on number line, proper, improper fraction, mixed and equivalent fractions. And also you introduce concept of decimals, fractions as decimal. And at level 7, you introduce the arithmetic operations of fractions, multiplication of fraction, division of fraction, things, and so on and so forth. Similarly, we have another tool for scheduling the content delivery over a period of time, which is normally an academic year. In this tool, for example, if we select class 4 and subject as maths, the tool suggests the delivery plan for a complete academic year, which has been approximately divided into 40 working weeks. For example, if we select week 1, we see the topic, which is number system, and the subtopic, also known as learning objective, is reading and writing numbers. Then we go on to week 2. It suggests that we cover place value and placing numbers in units, tens and thousands. Similarly, week 3, the subtopic or the learning objective to be covered is comparing numbers, descending and ascending order. Then week 4, we introduce rounding and estimation and approximation of numbers. Once the mapping and scheduling process is complete, we come to the last process, which is the delivery part through e-classes. You see, e-classes have further 2 components: online classes and e-classrooms. Let me show you e-classrooms. So these are the e-classrooms. The curated online content, which is placed in the e-library and which has now been mapped and scheduled, is organized in these e-classrooms using the Google platform. Now, based on the login accounts of the users, they can directly use their respective e-classrooms. Let me just, as an example, click this e-classroom, which is maths at middle level for class 6th, 7th and 8th. So all the e-content is placed under classwork. If you click classwork, you will see the curated and mapped content is placed under different topics. So these are the topics. Under topic, there are different assignments. So these are the assignments. And under assignments, you will see the actual content. For example, if I click assignment number 010, which is number 10, you will see there are a number of attachments which have been placed under this assignment, and the assignment is placed under the topic fractions and decimal. So one can simply click a particular attachment, the online content, and start using it. Just similarly, you just maximize the screen and use your
You've been learning
device.
Then you probably already know a thing or two about fractions. And if you've ever had to break
So
a cookie
all
in half
these
to share with a friend,
content are very interactive, visual in nature. For example, I'll just show you. Let me take it forward. So here he is explaining the concept of fractions as
I'm going to
parts.
divide it into 2 parts. So this is your half.
So this is how the content is organized in the e-classroom. Students and teachers can use the content in the e-classroom at any convenient time in a self-learning mode or in a teacher-guided mode. Then students can also submit their homework and teachers can actually check the homework. For example, if I just click maybe one of these attachments, you will see some students have already submitted it or turned in. You just click over here and you can actually see the homework which has been submitted. For example, this is Banwari Singh. If I just click his homework, there would be attachments of his notebook pages and the teacher can actually view it. She or he can give the grades, give the comments and return the assignment. So this is how the e-classrooms would work. And finally, these e-classrooms are supplemented with online classes, which are virtual sessions with students conducted through any standard video conferencing tool like Zoom or Google Meet, wherein teachers can have live interaction with students through their devices like computers or mobile phones. So basically, the whole interface is a browser based interface. The user just needs a browser and a net connection, and they can actually use this platform to facilitate a blended learning and teaching environment.